Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Hammer Guy Plays. So, I was supposed to stream like approximately 2 hours ago, but of course, I unfortunately 2 hours ago? No, almost an hour ago. But unfortunately, I think I overslept. But it's a good thing that I did schedule my stream for 9:30, or else I would probably cancel the stream altogether. Oh well. Anyway, uh, either way, either way, we're gonna get to some we're gonna get to some we're gonna get to some wild races today, and I have no idea what to expect. So yeah, I have nothing else to say at the moment. So let's anyway. Within 4 minutes, I'm gonna be back after I do my usual round of social media posts across yeah my social media posts. That's all. Okay. Anyway, set this on 360p. Right. Where else am I? Wait, where else am I going to announce my stuff? Hold on. Am I forgetting something? I think I'm forgetting something. Okay, hold on. Else? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hold on. All right. Okay. So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Hammer Guy Plays. Tonight, we're going to be playing some Asphalt Legends Unite. Wait, wrong intro. Wait, sorry, wrong intro screen. It's supposed to be this one. Okay. All right. Am I missing something? Oh, okay. Oh wait, I am missing something. I did open the stream on my on my phone. Hold on a minute. Here you go. Here you go. All right. Okay. So, to be fair, there's actually quite other than so today right now is the second week for technically speaking. Today is is part of the second week for Pinnacle of Speed season, and there's definitely quite some events running right now. Like for example, I think the AMG GT1, the AMG one, the AMG one Class A. Wait, is that? I keep forgetting. Is that 5-star or 4-star? Wait, is that 5-star or 6-star? I think it's 6-star. I keep forgetting. Oh well, anyway. That's a really interesting Grand Prix. I got placed in Tier 5 again. And what is really there's a few things weird that's happening in that Grand Prix for some strange reason. I have no idea why. And also, let's just say that at this moment the Sonic Spotlight special event, the Sonic Spotlight event is already reached its peak. I've already unlocked the ultimate arrow, and also I think I posted this on my Twitter. I have successfully leveled up my garage level, so that's great. So I was supposed to record a video of me leveling up as a part of one of my future videos, but unfortunately I did not anticipate that I was gonna level up approximately 2 weeks ago. So as of right now, I was successfully able to level up because of the multiple Lamborghini related special events that's like happening right now. So we will get to that anyway. So before we begin, hold on a minute. Where's my output timer? All right. So to those who are new to my stream, I'm gonna have to explain that later. But to those who are new to my stream, I'm gonna have to explain that timer later. But to those who are familiar with this stream, well, I guess you already know what to do. All right. Okay. Okay. Testing the controller. Okay. There's at least. So I'm currently garage level 48, which means I now can unlock the final remaining epic car, the final remaining epic rarity car in my garage, which I fortunately have at 4 stars, and I only need like approximately one more star in order for me to max it out. All these other cars down here that are of the epic rarity, I have already maxed them out. So the Jaguar CX-75 is gonna be the last one for me to unlock. But fortunately enough, I've already started this up. So past level 48, I don't really have to unlock anything new, with the exception of the Sesto Elemento. But by the time that I reach the Sesto Elemento, I probably have a reasonable head start, because as you guys know, one of the daily events is this star hunt. Right? One of the daily events is this star hunt that features the Sesto Elemento. So what's special about this star hunt? something interesting about the Star Hunt is that this one actually has a relatively high drop rate. So the previous Star Hunt, which was featured approximately one season ago, was the McLaren Sabre. I was able to gather approximately 24 blueprints. Is that 24 blueprints? Yeah, approximately 24 blueprints over the span of 70 packs. Now, if you can't math that easily, I'll do the math for you. That is approximately 35% drop rate. Within the first 20 packs that you receive, within the first 20 packs that you receive from both conditions, so the first 40, the drop rates are pretty high, but the other 30 for the first one, which is by the time that you already maxed out the first 20 for both of them, you're now just gonna be waiting for like single drops over here. It's gonna be like sometimes you're going to get it, sometimes you're not gonna get it. But the bottom 20 for both of these, you're going to have a very, very high chance of actually getting blueprints. But since this one has a finite amount of time, a limited amount of drops that you can get, at most you're going to get, in my calculation, at most it's going to be around 35%. So I'm going to bring out my calculator quickly here. So 24 divided by 70 is approximately 34%. Now, if we're going to go with 0.3 multiplied by 70 packs, this is at around 21. This is approximately 21. What is this? 21 blueprints. Or if we're going to go on the upper bound, 0.35% of 35% of 70. Wait. 35% of 70 is around 24 blueprints. So that's give or take. So I'm gonna go with a relatively conservative estimate. I'm gonna go with a relatively aggressive estimate that you can get anywhere between 21 to 25 blueprints with the Sesto Elemento. On most star hunts. So in this case, I started the Sesto Elemento at 1 star. Yeah, I started the Sesto Elemento at 1 star, like 17 out of 18 blueprints. So that was like really, really difficult to look at. Like you only have like one blueprint to go before you start up. So 24 blueprints, that's the best drop rate. 24 blueprints on the Star Hunt packs, and then you get 8 more. Technically, you get 9 more. You get a total of 9. If you're also going to consider the fact that the Sesto Elemento also drops over here, on this, it also drops over here on the Unite pass. Now I do have an extra 5 because I have a Unite pass for this season. Anyway, so relatively speaking, I'm eating a little too good, a little too much, because as you can see here, one big yikes with this Lake Special event. So the Reventon Roadster, I do have the key from a previous Drive Syndicate, so I was able to start this up all the way to 4 stars. Yeah, I was able to start this up all the way until 4 stars. And I don't need, in this case, I don't need to get the key because I already have the key for this car. And besides, it's just one condition, so yeah. But I'm really salty about the SC63, kind of, because at the moment you cannot get any more blueprints. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, of course. Oh, finally, the relay pack is now here. In the event that you can actually access this, this is a legitimate way for you to gain 60 tokens every day. Okay, where is it? Wait, do I have any free packs? No? Okay. What was I looking for? So you can see here on the multi-card pack with the SC63. Oh, I can actually get more Reventon Roadster blueprints here. But as you can see here, the SC63 is not available. You can't get anyone here. So at the moment, I'm actually very, very close to getting this to 5 stars. But if I want more of it, I have to wait until next week. But at that point, I have a feeling that they're not going to give the key. And it's very likely because over here, 3 of these cars are key cars. One is a car hunt car right now. The SLR McLaren is a car hunt car. The GT Black was the Link special event from last week. But unfortunately, there's no keys. There's no key anywhere. And you don't get any blueprints anymore. They're going to have to assume, they're basically assuming that you already have the car. Although, I think this car is also free try, but anyway. So there's a very high likelihood that I'm not going to get that in the next, if I max this out, there's a possibility I'm not going to get the key. I'm not going to get the key on the what is this? The Porsche GT3 linked event. So next week's linked event is the Porsche GT3 or 911 GT3. All right. So what else? Mistral Grand Prix. The AMG one. Okay. You know what? Hold on. Let me fix something first. No. No. Okay. So yeah, I lost the GR Super Sport. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. Let's do a few. Wait. Oh my God! Can you stop opening Explorer? All right. Formula E that's ending in a few days. Got the SLR McLaren car hunt. Am I missing something? I don't have the Class S Elite because realistically speaking, no one's going to be able to get that. What else? Top 20%. Okay. Anything I'm missing? The Arash. It'd be nice if I can. You know what? It would be nice if it would be nice for people that if they already have the Arash AF10, if they have the Arash AF10 at gold, they get locked out of this event. That would be nice. Because it's obviously unfair for those people who don't have it, who are literally playing this game, who are literally playing this event to get epics. Oh well. Anyway, though to be fair, you can just get epics from the. This is a legend. This is a garage level car, so. All right, let's go. Bridge finale. I remember back in Asphalt 8, I think the Arash AF10 was like, I think I remember the Arash AF10 was like one of the S-Class cars. Like for example, the Intenza, the Apollo IE. Yeah, the Apollo IE used to be, what is this? The Apollo IE used to be an S-Class car. And when it was introduced, it was like the best car in the game when it was introduced. Rank-wise. And during that time, it was like positioned next to the CSL homage. The BMW CSL homage. So my time did not improve. That's okay. What else can I do here? So we got the... Yeah, at this point I've already maxed out maxed out the rewards for most of these. Yeah, at the moment I have nothing else to do. Maybe I'll do the Cadillac. Did they revert the... I hate this. I hate the fact that they reverted... So I hate the fact that they reverted a lot of the cars for the American Cars LTE. The weekly American Cars LTE. That's what I call these. Because one thing you'll notice is that all of them are American cars. So the Revani Beast X, the Cien, the VLF Force 1, and the Tryon, right? All of them are American cars with the exception of the Egoista. The Egoista is like the only car that isn't American. It's obviously Italian, and I don't know if that car is even real, realistically speaking. Oh well, anyway, doesn't matter. Last week it was a different set. I kind of forgot. I've already forgotten what was the third car requirement here. But what happened was, for the Tryon LTE, what happened was, it is usually, the Tryon LTE usually requires you the FXXK, the Ferrari FXXK, the Egoista from the previous LTE, and then finally the last one usually requires the Remax CS. So I think for one season they made it the Naran Hypercoupe. For some people, obviously, they're not going to be able to get that immediately, like within a span of 1 month. But then again, it's okay because the Naran Hypercoupe is actually obtainable in multiplayer if you participate often in multiplayer. B, you can actually obtain it if your garage level is high enough. Hello, Telugu Boy Gaming FF. Thank you for joining in. Bro, in the new event, I claimed the Porsche and the Lamborghini cards, and it showed unlocked, but my garage there are no cars. Okay. Okay. So in the game, there are two types of. In this game, there are two types of cars that you can. There are types of cars. There are two types of unlock methods. Let me see an example. Hold on. Any of the S-Class cars? There are two types of... So, quick tutorial. There are two types of ways that you can unlock cars. The first way is by blueprints. All you have to do is collect 85 blueprints if you want to unlock the Chrysler ME412. Though the problem here is that you have to collect 85 blueprints, which is a little difficult. The second way is a key. So you can see here the Hyundai Envision 74 from last season, 2 seasons ago, is currently 2 stars for me, but it is blocked by a key. So for context, the Porsche 911 GT2, where is that? For example, the Porsche 911 GT2 Club Sport, which is currently which is the Tails car in the Sonic Spotlight, is actually locked behind the key. So no, it's not gonna be that simple. The second one, the Revuelto, the Lamborghini Revuelto, is also unfortunately locked behind the key. Okay, I've already have the key, so this is obviously not a key, but you need the key to this car. So unfortunately, this is sometimes you can get the, if you participate in Grand Prix, of course you can get the key. Sometimes the game gives away the key for free, like the way how I unlocked the Revuelto. But unfortunately, sometimes these key cars are relatively paywalled. Or, no, they're straight up paywalled sometimes. Why do you keep saying that? So the Revuelto here, you can straight up buy the key for $10. Yeah, you can straight up buy the key for $10. Or, yeah, you can straight up buy the key for $10 if you can't get your hands on the if you have no way to unlock the key. Or you can throw money at the game. So this is a really pack. You have to buy this one. You have to buy this one with this is $30, and then finally $20 in order for you to get the Porsche 911 GT2. Or there's also the other way. Within the special events, if the cars are so you can basically collect blueprints for the cars even before you get your hands on the car. You can see here that if the Revuelto is maxed out at 6 stars, and then you finish this stage, you get the key. Though obviously that's the big obstacle. You need to get the car to 6 stars in order for you to get the key. So unfortunately, well, I already have the key to this car, so I don't have to worry. But this car ever since its introduction, I was unable to get the key from its Grand Prix, so I cannot get the car. I cannot get the car on my own right now, and there's a very high chance that I'm just gonna have to, well, suck it up and just straight up throw money to get the key. Though realistically speaking, since this car is at 4 stars right now, at least for me, if I want to get my hands on the key, I guess there's always the option for me to, well, I don't know. Is it this one? Yeah. 32 blueprints and then 36 blueprints. That's actually a lot. Yeah, this is actually a lot of. This one is actually a lot, and I don't have to buy this one. I technically don't need to buy this one because at that point I'm gonna be like 6 stars for this card. Then all I have to do is just play that special event. Now I don't have the Sonic Pass, unfortunately. Where am I from? I am from the Philippines. I'm currently right now is currently midnight, so June 8th. Wow, I've already spent way too much time talking. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh my god, Windows Explorer, can you stop opening? Alright. Forest Heights. Okay. Complete all conditions. So this is also one of the ways that you can actually get your hands on car keys if you straight up win in these if you straight up win in some of these Grand Prix that the game throws out sometimes. Though you gotta be really skilled in order for you to actually, you know, outspeed your opponent and such. Alright, Forest Heights. Who is on the leaderboard? No, I don't need to see this guy. The legend. Where is this guy? This guy was 3rd place a while ago. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. Wait. 4 nitro bottles. Beat 1 minute 10. Okay. Get to some time attack first. Oh, me. Okay. On. corner is always a pain in Tuscany. At least for me. 5, 6, okay. So I'm definitely faster than 1 minute 10. 4 nitro bottles, finish race, and okay. 60 top speed, okay. 1 minute 6.5. What are my opponents? Wait. The guy on the top of the leaderboard is currently 1 minute 08. Okay, interesting. Can you play on mobile? Yes. So for context, I actually play on a grand total of 3 systems. So right now I'm playing on my PC. This is my gaming PC. I also play on my phone, so that I can basically claim rewards while I'm away from my PC. And lastly, I also play on my laptop sometimes at the most potato of settings. And the reason why is that I use my laptop primarily also for like some high performance computing, like for example video editing and all of that. So if it's rendering stuff, it's gonna be busy. So if I need to play some car hunt, I just jump to my laptop. That's always an option. Though the major caveat is that I got a little used. I'm gonna have to assume. I'm gonna have to guess that you would like to be my friend. All right, that's okay. That's okay. I'll get to that. Come on. I mean, this game is technically cross-platform. Four, 5, okay. That's a very consistent time. And by the AMG one at the moment for me is like 1 star, so okay. I will get to you. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can. Please confirm if this is you, because I could be wrong. Like I might have inputted like 1 character off or something like that. Please respond. Please respond or something. Okay, correct. Okay, nice. And suddenly my YouTube chat is not working, or it's not updating. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay. All right. All right, last race. Let's see if I can beat this. It's kind of weird. My car is only 1 star, and I did not upgrade any. I did not upgrade any import parts. You're Indian? Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. I think I always see Forza Horizon with this car on the box art. I would like a quick disclaimer that I am not exactly an Alien player. And by alien, I mean those people who can like beat lap times with really crap cars. Like, I know my way around this game, but I'm not like some, like, how do you put this? I've been playing this game since the very beginning of, since the do you know Avengers? Yes, of course. I mean, that's basically, yeah. Alright, so, let's see, 60,000. Done. Okay. AMP1. Okay. 1 minute 5:08. I think I can do better than this. Can I go down, please? Oh, well, whatever. So I'm familiar with Avengers, but I'm not exactly, how do you put this? I'm not exactly 100% up to date with stuff that happens in Marvel often. Like, I'm aware because of course they're like a pop culture thing at this point. Come on. Oh, come on. What the? You gotta be kidding me. Well, run ruined. That is immediately going to get clipped. Yep, that's immediately gonna get clipped. I'm probably gonna publish a YouTube short for that. On. Okay. 1 minute 08. I lost 2 freaking seconds because of that weird spin. My god. Okay. What time is it? Oh. Oh, I think my... Wait, hold on. For some reason, my timer froze on my watch. That's weird. Okay. Doesn't matter. I still have 9 minutes. Alright. Let's start off with Squad Rush. So I still have a few, yeah. So I still have a few minutes to go before my stretch break, so let's get to it. I want to see what's up. What's in the special car selection right now? So I got the SF90 and the Striker. Interesting. What about in Class A? You got the Aventurer SV and the 918. Oh, that's a very wide selection. So you got the Huracan STO. Why do you have to free try the 911 GTS? Dude, my god. Oh well, anyway. We got the SLR McLaren Max at gold. We got the SC63. And then, of course, the Sesto. What do we got at Class C? Of course, we got the GT Black. And what about Class D? What's in Class D? Nothing. Okay. Alright. Let's start with the Striker. Oh, you would like you'd like to see me play with the LaFerrari? Alright, I'll get to that. You gotta be kidding. Oh boy. Okay then. Totara Lobby. With a, I think with a Koenigsegg. I think this is classic. America, duck, yeah. I think, I don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy's a teammate, okay. There's somebody behind me. My god, he's already way ahead. GG. Okay. Oh wait, this is CC850, that makes sense. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'll entertain you. What? I'll entertain you for a bit. You want the LaFerrari? Well, I have something better. It's basically a LaFerrari Plus. Where is it? Here it is. It's basic. This one is basically a LaFerrari but better, in some way. Or yeah, of course. I've already maxed this out for I think for at least 3 or 2 years already. Oh, Shanghai again. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. The dude with the devil. Okay. Come on, come on. Ah, like the win player. Where is that devil? Don't tell me I lost him. I think I lost him. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know how to play the game without touch drive. Can you train me? I'm pretty sure you have there are YouTube videos out there. And also, if you're relatively new to the game, relatively speaking, you definitely have lots of opportunities to still to play to practice. My suggestion here, there's definitely lots of YouTube videos. Wait, there's definitely okay. How do you put this? Touch drive is basically training wheels. All right. Yeah, touch drive is basically training wheels. My suggestion: try to learn how to drive the car with touch drive first, and try to remember how the where the car goes. All right, because that's kind of important if you know where you're going. Obviously, you have to know where you're going first before you drive, right? Like real life. And then after that, when you already understand where how the car goes around the track, play the race again, but this time turn the touch drive off, and then try to navigate your way around the track. That's my TLDR. That's my TLDR. And then after a while, if you've already played that track in probably in career mode or solo mode, you'll realize that there are some ways in which touch drive is definitely worse. So when you figure that out, you're definitely going to take a smarter route. That's my very, very condensed explanation on how to learn manual. I'm definitely not the best. I'm definitely not the best person to. I'm definitely not the best person to be teaching you guys this, because for me, racing games has already been kind of ingrained to me that I have no idea how to get back to the basics. It's kind of like, I don't know, muscle memory kind of deal. Kind of like pre-installed software or something like that for me. So I'm not exactly the best person to learn from. But then again, to be legitimately honest, this game you can definitely learn by watching someone else play. That's another consideration. What else is the next? What is my fastest car in this garage? I keep forgetting. It's technically the Regera, but it's not my best car. Do you play Free Fire? No. At the moment, I do have like a few games that I play like on a regular basis, but I don't. But there's not a lot. Pearl of the Order. Okay. Wait, again? Oh boy. Oh wait, Cian? Oh, that's gonna be interesting. I am technically the slowest car in this lobby. Technically. Oh, somebody respawned. Debris. On. Ow. Just ow. Iron Cian. Wait, there's another Cian. Iron Cian. Speedtail. Per Sport 1896. None of these guys caught up to me? How? Wait. Wait. I need to see. This dude respawned. Peat fed islet. This guy was left behind somehow. And he was the dude in front of me that just respawned out of nowhere. So he was able to catch up to everyone. Except me. What the heck? So for context, this is a game. So for context, for me, Asphalt Legends Unite is definitely a game that I play like almost every day. Like at bare minimum, I play like 1 hour, 3 times a day. Sometimes I play I guess Sonic and Sonic Shadow Generations on the regular because I want to feel fast and stuff like that. So that's platforming. And then I think I also play Need for Speed Unbound. It kind of sucks that they're not gonna have any new games as of recently. And of course, finally, another game that I regularly play is Boons. Oh, hello, Anti-Lag. Thank you for joining in. Unfortunately, I'm already on my stretch breaks because I think I talked way too much a while ago. So I'm gonna have to get back to that. Hold on. Can you stop opening? My God, Windows Explorer, can you stop? Okay. All right. Am I married? No. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Okay. What was I gonna say? YouTube Studio. Wait, how many? Oh, okay. So I have gained at least 2 more subscribers since I started this stream. Yeah, I've gained 2 more subscribers since I started this stream, and at the moment I think I have 2. Do I have 2 likes on this? I have 1 like on this stream. All right. So this is how this is gonna go. So for those who are familiar, of course you already know what's gonna happen. But for those who are not familiar, what I typically do is that once every 45 minutes, 45 minutes? Yeah. Once every 42 minutes, I would typically take a break, which is the reason why I have this timer over here. The reason is because I don't want to overstimulate myself with any game. So, yeah. So every break, I would typically do cardio, like usually jumping jacks. But to make things fun, for every new subscriber that I have gained since the previous stretch break, I'm gonna be doing 10 jumping jacks. 10 jumping jacks. So usually I would like do 10 jumping jacks by default. But if there's a new subscriber by then, I'm gonna do 10 more jumping jacks. And if you gave me a like since then, it's gonna be but let's see, it's gonna be 5 run in place. So I start with a base 5 run in place, and then for every new like on this video, it's gonna be another 5. All right. Also, usually I would actually I would typically, what is this? I would normally schedule this time for me to go to the bathroom in case I need to. All right. So for those who are not familiar, this is a 4.5 kilogram weight. For Americans, this is 10 pounds. All right, let's get to it. So there are 2 new subscribers and then not 2. So that's 30. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. The gray on my shirt is so actually blends with the weight. Okay. 5 and then 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So to the new subscribers and the ones who give me a like, thanks for that. But I'm gonna have to take a quick break, like a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I was actually not expecting. I was actually not expecting that I would have like. Yeah, that was a really long bathroom break to be real. Every time every time I eat, I always down like approximately 1 liter of water, at least 1 liter of water. And the reason behind that is because recently I had an ultrasound because recently I had an issue with my gallbladder, and during the time that I got ultrasounded through my gallbladder, what happened was um, I also got ultrasounded with my kidneys. They ended up with what actually ended up happening is that they discovered that there's some mass inside of my kidneys, which is a big yikes. So the doctors gave me a medication. It's a really expensive medication. My guess is that this medication is kind of new. The really weird thing about it is that it's so large that you'd think it's some medication that some senior citizen would actually take, and they have a hard time eating it and something like that. What it does is that it melts down the mass in your kidneys, like possible kidney stones. So the good news is that obviously that does absolutely nothing unless you regularly drink water, because that's usually the number one reason why you get kidney stones. Is either you eat too much sodium, which is from salt, and you don't drink any water. Now, technically speaking, I live in a tropical country, which is like it's like 28 degrees bare minimum, even when it's raining. Like right now, it's actually raining really hard, but my graphics card is actually doing a really good job unnoising. But if most of the day, if it's not raining, the heat is like at least 35 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Celsius inside. So we're pretty much guaranteed to be drinking water a lot. So yeah, I drink like an entire. For me, I drink like an entire liter every meal, even every snack. So I'm probably one of those people who drink more than 8 glasses of water, assuming 8 glasses is like what's 240. Wait, what's 240 times 8? 240 times 4 is close to 960. 960 times 2 is 1920. So that's close to 2 liters a day. I think I'm already drinking more than 2 liters every day, I think. But that's good because I'm a very physically active person, and I'm a sweaty guy, so that's completely fine. Anyway, let's get back to business. You know what? I'm gonna have to turn this effect off for now. Okay. All right. So let's get. So you clicked on the title. You clicked on the title for multiplayer. You guys are gonna get multiplayer. All right. I'm actually lagging a bit behind right now on multiplayer. A little bit. So, all right. So I'm kind of down from 5,000 rank. Yeah, I have a ways to go to get to legendary, but you know what? Let's see. Heck, that's a weird arrangement. I was in the top 100 in MV2 yesterday. Oh, nice. Okay. Top 6,000. Of course. So I'm currently in Platinum League. But you know what? Let's get... Wait. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Nope, 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 nope. Gold 4. What can I start with? I can start with the Berlinetta for now. So we can start with the Berlinetta. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We can start with the GTR 50. Right. Some people might say that Classic is a little too toxic when there's like, when you're getting bodied all over the place all the time. Interesting enough, I kind of like Classic. And the reason is because I have lots of content for me. I have plenty of content for me. I definitely have a lot of content to farm. Oh boy, there's a Vanda. Wait, Tuscany? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Somebody DC'd, did they? I have a feeling that's what happened. Okay. Let's do it. Nope, 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 nope. I think I remembered yesterday. I recorded like approximately three clips where I was in this. Nope, 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 nope. I recorded a grand total of 3 consecutive clips. Yes, 3 consecutive clips in a Vanda in this exact race. It's so weird. Okay, 6,400. So, okay. In my honest opinion, I would say the GTR 50 is actually pretty good. If you're gonna treat it like a Huracan with better acceleration, but slightly worse on nitro. Oh, Caribbean. Oh, Here we go again. When you're going 360 plus kilometers per hour, you probably have no time to look at. You probably have no time to look at trees. They're just going to make your. That's just going to make your. That's just going to bog down your frame rate. Or kill your switch. I don't know. Switch melter. Whoa, whoa. I'm not faster than the Vanda, that's for sure. Ah, got him. Oh, this car can punch drift. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. Got him. I'm gonna say I beat the Vanda, but then again, that's a pretty low bar, to be honest. I just kind of wish that this car can floaty. Because this car's pretty light. You guys notice? Oh no, the spam lobby. Wait, are these the same guys? Ah, spam lobby. And it's also in Auckland. Alright, fine. Dang it. Dang it. That was his pointing. Oh. I did get some rank though, so okay. I guess all that's good for now. Four Vandas, 2 Huracans, 1 Victor. Of course. Unless some major screw up happens, Unless some major screw up happens, I have a feeling the Victor's gonna win. No. You gotta be kidding me. Extreme wall riding. Can I catch up to this guy? I have a feeling no. But it doesn't matter. I won't. But it doesn't mean I won't try. Oh well, too bad. Okay. Okay. Can I get the top 5,000, please? That would be nice. Oh, no water. Darn it. Cl- You gotta be kidding me. Oh boy. Wait, what Porsche is that? That's concerning. What Porsche is that? Is it a 911 GT3? Yeah, that's a GT3. Holy crap. Okay. I need to find that clip where where I encountered two guys basically KO each other. Come on, come on, come on. Wait. Excuse me, what did I overtook No. I overtook the victor by jumping over him. What the heck? I mean, to be fair, the victor is actually the victor is a pretty bulky car, to be honest. Like, it's not an agile car. So I think that also kind of affects its acceleration in the air. I mean, to be fair, that car was not in the air for very long. Vertigo. Oh, okay. Interesting. You guys know why I make connections? I make connections of Chicago to Rainbow Road. Actually, it's specifically the first iteration of Rainbow Road. The SNES Rainbow Road, which is basically an obstacle course. In many ways, people can compare that to an obstacle course. Whoa, 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 whoa. Last second overtake. Okay, okay. That was insane. Okay. You know, it's kind of weird. Skyward Breaker doesn't show up as often. I really like that course. I really like Skyward Breaker. I don't understand why don't they feature it more. Instead, they feature Vertigo. Oh boy. Singapore. Am I racing against the same dudes? Oh boy. Lagfest. Oh, and also this area is Vanda's home. This is the home of the Vanda because, for those who are not familiar, Vanda Electrics is actually Singaporean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nope, nope, nope. Oh! Try to sandwich me. The amusement park actually causes the most lag in this track. No, that's not true. The amusement park, the aquarium, and that. Yeah, the amusement park, the aquarium, and the that area right before the what is this? The area right before the lamp trees. Yeah, those are the laggiest areas in Singapore. That's something that I noticed. All right, what's next? New car. This is gonna be very. I didn't realize that this car actually has sub 80. For the longest time that I've already unlocked this car, I didn't realize this car has sub 80 acceleration. It's kind of weird. Like, its top speed is pretty high. It can go up to 420 kilometers per hour. Nice. But it's kind of kneecapped by the fact that it has very low nitro stats. And its acceleration unfortunately doesn't make up for it. But hey, it's kind of agile in some way. Like, it has good cornering, it's just that it kind of loses a lot of speed with cornering. Like, it can corner well, but it's just not good as the spam cars. Whoa. Okay, nice. I was not expecting to actually hit podium in this one, but this is a track, so oh, the first placer is also a Hypersport. Okay. Hypersport, Vanda, Hypersport, Vanda, Huayra. What? Huayra, Huracan. Wait, the Huracan DC'd. What the heck? Okay. Links. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's been a very long time since I've used the Lycan because during the entire time that the Lycan the entire time that I was playing multiplayer in Asphalt 9, I never used the Lycan. Because obviously by the time that you reach Legend League, most of the people there is like using, like, at least on the iOS version, everybody was using the uber rare cars. So this car can floaty because I remember that this car can floaty. I forgot that this car can floaty because I almost never use it like competitively. So yeah, that's why. Paris. So from my experience in Gauntlet, Paris is a relatively drifty track. Yeah, that's the correct way to actually take that corner. Well, I'm sorely disappointed. Oh. Davis DXX, thank you for joining in. And also thank you for uploading those Sonic OSTs on your channel for the Sonic Spotlight SE. Nice. We could use the Venser in Legend League. I mean, you can. Look, you technically can use the Lancer in Legend League, and you can even use the KTM in Legend League. That's fine. Just don't expect to win. That's it. Yeah. In the A9 days, of course. No, here's the thing. There's nothing stopping you from using a really potato car in Legend League. All right? That's completely fine. You just need to have zero expectations to win. That's literally it. Back then, you need 3K rating points to get into Legend League. Wait. Isn't that the same thing? Yeah, isn't that the same thing? No, you mean 2K rating. I remember there was 2K rating, not 3K. Okay, anyway. Because it's 3K right now. I remembered it went from 1,000 to 2,000. Because every major platform was still kind of separated, so it's kind of easier to manage. But now that there's like a bunch of different platforms, yeah. As of right now, there's like a bunch of different platforms. MP was boring and MP2 was good because you had competition, but they removed that too. Oh boy, here we go again. Come on. I think some people DC. The heck. Wait. 2 X20s in a row? Okay. Wow, I actually lost a lot of rank there. Oh well. What was I gonna do? No, not the Sesto. No, not the Lotus. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with this for now. Just 2 more races. You know, I'm actually pretty weirded out by the fact that they introduced a new 5-star an epic S-Class car after launch, which is kind of weird. So far, so good. When trying to write my my Garage EXP farming guide, I actually noticed that the bottom rarity of every... Sam, hello, thank you for joining in. The bottom rarity group of every class. The bottom rarity group of every class is always incredibly rare. It's like that's usually the only cars that you're only going to get. The only exception is And ever since the launch of Asphalt 9, they've only introduced a grand total of 5 cars. They only introduced a grand total of 5 cars in the bottom rarity bracket of the class. So for D class, they introduced one car that is uncommon rarity. For C class, it's also 1. For A class, they introduced 2. And then for S class, what the heck? For S class, they also introduced 1. Class at the moment is the only one that did not introduce any. B class is the only one that did not introduce any new cars on the uncommon rarity. I mean, to be fair, there's like only 3 cars that are on the uncommon rarity of B class. Like, look at this. So here on D class, right? You have the Lancer, you have the BMW, you have the Camaro. Oh, I forgot the Nissan Leaf is also uncommon, and this was not a part of the launch cars. Okay, so the Leaf Nismo and the KTM Crossbow are 2 cars that are not a part of the launch 50 cars. Okay, and they're at the bottom. They're at the bottom of the rarity bracket of Class D. They're the only 2 uncommon cars that were introduced after the launch of the game. For Class C, it's the Boxster 25th. It's the Porsche Boxster. This is the only uncommon car that has been introduced in Class C after the launch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are six uncommon cars or 3-star cars. There are 6 uncommon cars in Class C, and they introduced 1 more in Class C. And this one, I think, is a Legend Pass car. For Class B, they introduced only a grand total of 3. The 911 GTS Coupe, the DB11, and the W70. But interesting enough, that's the only one. None of the uncommon cars in the Class B, none of them were introduced after launch. In Class A, only 2 cars were introduced, the Neo EP9 and the GT Speed. And for Class S, the Lamborghini Replica. Yes, I'm calling it the Replica because this. Yes, I'm calling it the Replica because I'm gonna be real with you. Putting it here in Class S kind of kneecaps this car. If you're gonna ask me, this car could have been low. Come on. If you're gonna ask me, this car could have been low Class A. Like, if you're gonna ask my legitimate opinion, they could have put the Authentica like somewhere here. It could have worked the same way. Putting it in Class S kind of kneecaps it because you have to wait 5 hours for this to refill. Anyway. And the really dumb thing is that car's a key car. That doesn't make it any more valuable, unfortunately. Here's the thing. It would be trash in Class B. IRL, the Aventador should be better than the Huracan. But in this game, the Huracan is actually better than the Aventador. So I have a feeling that it could have been that way. They could have put the Authentica in 5-star in Epic Class A. Like the SV Coupe. Dang it, wrong side. No, get off. Get off the Porsche. What the heck is wrong with these people? Darn you, physics. They removed the back-flipping cars as of the latest hotfix, but now we get this. Really? The J or the SV? The SV. Yeah, I'm talking about the SV in real life. The Aventador in general, the different models of Aventador should be better than the Huracan overall. But that's real life. But I'm not talking. But then again, this isn't real life. So, according to my friend as well, who is a Lamborghini enthusiast, he's also kind of I think he's in my. I think we're in the same camp to think that the SVJ Roadster should have been 5 stars, or rather, this could have been like placed somewhere here, not down here. Because here's the thing: the Aventador SVJ, so it's SV, Super Veloce, and then it's J. So that's like all the suffixes already. This should be the fastest. This should be the fastest Aventador, and it is. Technically speaking, it is actually faster than the Aventador J. But why is it down here? All this time, I've always thought that the SVJ Roadster is like a 5-star car, but no, it's actually 6-star car. So I looked up the stats and I looked up the rank. Yeah, this should be 5 stars. This car has no reason to be 6 stars. So this car's requirement for getting maxed out is kind of inflated. Wait, why did I call it this way? Oh, okay. So I'm actually kind of surprised. This car is actually the lowest ranked 6-star car in the game. Imagine if they added the OG Aventador, and it's better than all the existing Aventador in the game. That would be pretty dope. But factually speaking, if you're gonna ask Lamborghini, the SVJ Roadster should be the best Aventador in Class A. Should. But unfortunately it isn't, so big yikes. Like, I checked myself. The SVJ Roadster is actually the lowest ranked Epic 6 car. The lowest ranked Epic 6 B class car. So I call 6-star cars as Epic 6 rarity or Epic Plus rarity. Alright? The lowest ranked B class Epic 6 car, the Sesto Elemento, is actually faster than the SVJ. It's actually better ranked than the SVJ Road. It's not faster because its top speed is only 360 kilometers per hour. Wait, was it here? Yeah, it's not faster than the SVJ. It's better ranked. You know where the SVJ Roadster would be placed? Here. It would be here. That is so bad. Like, if you're gonna place it among the B class cars, it would be right here. The only reason why it's in Class A and it's 6 stars is because of its top speed. Because it's definitely faster than the Aventador J. My God. Anyway. Like, the SVJ and the Aventador... The J and the Aventador J are like very similar in terms of top speed. The Aventador J only goes up to 378. The SVJ goes up to 381. But the J is actually better because it has better nitro. Interesting enough, I noticed the nitro actually takes precedence over the acceleration for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. What the Huracan, the Aventa don't. Did you know that the SVJ only has five star? Wait, Aventador J is 5 star while the SVJ is 6. Yes. Yeah, for me this is really confused. To be honest, that one was really confusing. I did not understand why is it placed that way. Again, the SVJ Roadster is actually the lowest ranked. Is actually the lowest ranked. Is actually the lowest ranked Aventador. Sorry, it's the lowest ranked Epic 6 car in the game. And yet, for some reason, it has 6 stars. So whenever this car shows up in the shop for you to buy in the Legend store, it's like it's really inflated. It costs like what? 288,000 credits for you to buy a single blueprint for this. Which always surprised me. Why is it this expensive? Isn't this a 5-star car? Oh wait, it's actually a 6-star car. Pro tip, by the way, for those people who are relatively new. I recently discovered most cars usually their performance usually peaks at 5 stars. So do you know why that's 6 star? You want to know why? What's the point of the extra 5 star? It's for you to have an extra stage for you to buy. All right, which does absolutely nothing, or I wouldn't say it does absolutely nothing. It does nothing when you buy it first, stage 13. But the reason why it exists, I'll explain why. Where is it? Is my first port here? No, it's not. Okay. Dang it, I can't access this. Where is it? Here's a comparison. Other than some rare import parts, okay, that you unlock from upgrading to stage 13, you know what else you get? So some rare parts you get unlocked, alright? The current per sport requires you to have a total of 6 rare upgrades, okay? Top speed acceleration, I think you get 2. I think you get 1 more for acceleration and handling for the rare upgrades. Alright? For stage 13. But the biggest upgrade to stage 13 is actually not its stats. The biggest upgrade to stage 13 is the ability for you to add more epics. Because at stage 12, you have room for 1 epic. At stage 13, you get at stage 12, you only get at most 1 epic per stage. Alright? I think at stage 10 you get 1 epic for one of these. Or sorry, 2 of these. I think Top Speed and Nitro would have 1 epic each. And then at stage 12 you have all four of these performance with available with 1 epic. At stage 13, all of the performance upgrades will have up to 4 epics. So buying stage 13 does not get you more performance. Well, it does technically, but it's not that impactful. If you buy stage 13, that allows you to put up to 4 epics per stat. So for Class S, you pay 2.25 million credits for not a lot of performance, okay? But you also have to spend 540,000 credits to apply 1 epic import part, and you need to have 4 of them. All right, so that's approximately 2.16 million credits in order for you to get the best upgrade for stage 13. So in total, in order for you to get the best out of stage 13, all four performance stats, you need to spend 9 million. Okay, you need to spend 9 million in total for all 4 of these, and you need to spend 8,640,000 for the import parts, assuming you even have the Epic import parts. So, if you don't have any Epic import parts, don't buy Stage 13. It's a complete waste of money. Now, again, that definitely changes if you have 4 Epic import parts. Right? That's what I noticed. That's what I noticed. The difference between Stage 5-star and 6-star is very negligible. Unless you have buckets of import parts. And considering how rare these cars are, like in the upper echelon of rarities, like past the Chiron, the chances that people have epics for these is not really much. It's not really that high. You know what? I'm gonna do one. My timer already expired. Yeah, my timer already expired, but I'm gonna do like one more race. All right. Don't worry. We're gonna have one more session for this. Don't worry about it. Oh, it just jumps straight in. Okay. Nope. The king of Class B agility. Heck? That was a big yikes. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have one more stretch break. Can you stop opening? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Alright, so first things first. Alright, so jumping jacks. I guess we're gonna have 15 more minutes. I was doing so well in previous. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Wait, this is correct. Okay, you know what? That's it. That's good. Okay. Oh wait, you know what? All right. It's really late into the night in my case. Okay. Right. Vanda. Okay. Alright, so what's my next car? Gold 1. No. Where am I again? Platinum. What's my rating? My rating is 23. Wait. I need to get to 2500. Oh boy. What is a car that I can use for platinum? The Victor. Okay. Paris. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, somebody brought the SF90XX. You know, I encounter the SF90 pretty often in Gauntlet. And for me, it's kind of weird. Why is this car? Why is the SF90 pretty high up in the unlocks? The SF90 is pretty high up in the unlocks when realistically speaking, you can get the CNFKP pretty early. Like compared to when you will actually get the SF90. It's so weird. But then I discovered the main reason is because the SF90 Stradale has an incredibly high acceleration. Like its acceleration rating is 85. Okay. Wait, why is my screen like this? Higher picture quality, my butt. Hold on. So depending on the situation, probably the SF90 probably does better than the CNFKP in certain scenarios, but then the SF90 is definitely faster in total, so top speed wise. So every time I encounter an SF90, every time I encounter an SF90 in La Boca, I usually end up just using, I usually just end up using the CN, and quite, I wouldn't exactly say like every single time, but a lot of times I actually beat the SF90, the Stradale, the SF90 Stradale, not the SF90XX. I think the SF90XX is faster. It's just that you wouldn't rely on the SF90XX that well or that often compared to. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It looks more awesome than the SF90 Stradale. But I think the SF90XX is actually faster. But I have a feeling that it kind of sucks in terms of it kind of sucks compared to the SF90 compared to the regular SF90. The regular SF90 is like S class. For those who are not familiar. Oh boy. Oh boy. I know what's going on here. Hold on a minute. If I encounter this, I know what's happening. Hold on a minute. I cannot go back. And for some reason it's taking a while. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm stopping the game for now. I'm basically unplugging and then replugging. Hold on. Let's see if that works. Usually it does. Yeah, I got soft locked. Realistically, the only way that you can get out of that is literally just closing the game. The good thing is that it doesn't consume. Yeah, the good thing is that it doesn't consume your fuel. Oh yeah, I already consumed one fuel from the previous race. Ever since the update came out, yes. Four Vandas, one Porsche, and it's in Shanghai. Oh boy. One. Track fees. Okay, that was disappointing. On mobile, you just go out of the game for 10 seconds and then get back in without fully restarting the game. Oh, interesting. So basically, you just make the game inactive. Basically, you just defocus the game by jumping to another app or going home and then jumping back in. Okay, that's interesting. I'll take note of that when. I'll take note of that. Oh no. Oh boy. Worst matchup ever, and then everybody's using spam cars. If I lose again, I'm gonna have to jump back to the Vanda. I noticed somebody's using the Volcano. One. One. Come on. Like to win player. You know, there was a legitimate time that what the heck? There was actually a legitimate time that I encountered lag to win. I think there was certain times when I don't have a stable internet connection, like our home internet was not functioning properly. What usually ends up happening is that we use mobile data to connect to the internet as expected. One time I was playing Asphalt on mobile data on my laptop, and then instead of connecting to 5 gigahertz, I connected to 2.4 gigahertz. And what I ended up is that in the first week of playing multiplayer, I ended up in the top 1,000. It is so weird. So that basically shows you, yes, lag to win is real. Nope, 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 nope. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Could have been better, but not bad. But then again, I was in a room full of spam racers, so yeah. How much I can do there? Oh well. Spam lobbies. Spam lobbies everywhere. Do you know the legitimate reason why people always... Here's the thing. The legitimate reason why everybody keeps using spam cars in multiplayer. Here's a reason why. Imagine this. You have two marathon runners, okay? Runner A and runner B. Runner A and runner B. Two marathon runners do a 1v1 and somehow, for some reason, they literally finish the marathon at exactly the same time. Okay? Both of them basically means that both of them are running on an average of 5 kilometers, are running on an average of 5 meters per second. On average. But then, who do you think is actually the better runner? Runner A maintains a steady speed close to 5 meters per second almost all the time. He opportunistically speeds up to 8 meters per second, or sometimes go as low as 3 meters per second. Sometimes. He usually speeds up when he sees the opponent, gets a little slow. But why? This is the reason why. What does opponent B do? Opponent B at the very start of the race just goes full speed. Goes full speed at 10 kilometers per hour. Sorry, 10 meters per second. Like from the very beginning. And he stays there for like 5 minutes. But after 5 minutes, exactly after 5 minutes, he straight up stops. He straight up stops, like no speed whatsoever, like 0 meters per second. And then he's basically 0 meters per second for like 2-3 minutes. And then after that, he goes full speed again. But this time he doesn't last 5 minutes. He maybe lasts 4 minutes or something like that. Who would you rather be? Runner A, who consistently maintains their speed, or runner B, who just assumes that they can cheese the race by going fast? Exactly. Again, assume that both of them finish the race at the same time. And also because runner B is kind of reckless in terms of his running. Yeah. Because runner B is kind of reckless in terms of his running. He would occasionally encounter times when he's running at full speed and then he just trips over a rock. Runner C, Sony. Okay. So runner B also encounters a really problematic situation. Yeah. Runner B also encounters a really problematic situation where he is so reckless in terms of his running that he sometimes trips over a rock and then he face plants. He face plants and then he just rests there for like 5 minutes. So, what does that have to do with card choice? What does that have to do in multiplayer card choice? It's very simple. We choose the Vanda and the Huracan as spam cars because they're consistently good at almost every track. Because in multiplayer, we can't really exactly choose what track are we going to race on compared to Gauntlet. Gauntlet, we know what track are we racing on, and therefore we can preemptively choose what car to use. And we can even strategize. Multiplayer, we get no such thing. You have a vague idea of what tracks are gonna show up. Yeah, you have a vague idea of what tracks are gonna. What the heck was that? You have a vague idea of what tracks are gonna show up. So if you choose a track, if you choose a car, all you have to do is pray that the track that you're gonna be in does not screw up your lap times with your car. If you choose a Victor, hope that you're gonna have to hope that you don't get put in Osaka. WRD, thank you for joining in. I am not an alien gamer. So simply put, for context, what is a good comparison? What is a good comparison here? Here. This car has incredibly low top speed and is basically better at everything. This car is effectively effectively a agility fiend. But the unfortunate thing is he's only good at tracks that focus on agility. Osaka, Chicago, what else? Wait, Osaka, Chicago, Tuscany, and all of that sort of things. But because of his low top speed, he couldn't really compete with other cars on the track. So if you put this car in Shanghai, yeah, it can complete the track, but this car has a similar rank to an Aperta. So clearly the Aperta is gonna win. Versus, I don't know, let's say, if you're gonna compare that to, what is this? If you're gonna compare that to a Vanda, so yes, the Vanda technically is still low top speed, but at 360 kilometers, which by the way, if you're going to do some quick maths, the average time to complete a 90-second track, the average speed that you need to complete a 90-second track is around 360 kilometers per hour. I did the math, yes. That car has 90 stats at gold plus OC, yes. On average, every 90-second track, assuming that you can complete the track in 90 seconds, on average, you need an average speed of 360 kilometers per hour, give or take. So all you need to do is have a car that has a top speed of 360 kilometers per hour, give or take around that size, and then all the other stats are like relatively even. So this is the reason why everybody spams the Vanda, because you don't really have to adapt. This one only the Lycan Hypersport is good in relatively drifty tracks, but in agility tracks, like for example, in, what is this? What track is that? Buenos Aires. This is going to suffer. Like, you're not really going to reach top speed. The 911 would definitely do really well in Buenos Aires. That's for sure. Because Buenos Aires is a very agility focused track. It focuses a lot on cornering and drifting, but not a lot of room for you to actually go full speed. So that's also another reason why the Senna is also another good pick. So the central focus here, consistency. Okay, what's my final? You know what? What's my final car? You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm going all in. Not much I can do anymore. I'll do like 2 more races. But oh, Caribbean. Okay. In multiplayer, you have to pray. Yeah, in multiplayer, that you're gonna choose a really fast car that has really crap handling stats, and then you have to pray that the track that you're gonna be placed in is not an agility focused track. That's multiplayer. At least for Gauntlet, you know what you're gonna be up against, and you can basically strategize. So Gauntlet has the strategy element to it. And I would understand why some people actually don't like Gauntlet, because look, they play this game for some adrenaline and outsmarting your opponent in driving, like quick thinking and all of that. Gauntlet kind of takes away that. Gauntlet kind of takes away 80% of that. Kind of takes away 80% of that adrenaline, since it's like what? Every car's like 30 seconds. Sorry, every track's like 30 seconds. So yeah. Dang, I can't clean these. So basically, the TLDR of my rant of why people keep spamming those cars. Stat consistency, my god. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh no, it's Octo Horizon route. No. Oh no. Here comes the lag. Here comes the lag. Okay, that's the end. Yes. The aquarium is actually the laggiest place in Asphalt, specifically. Though there's also 2 other places that's a good contender. There's what else? That building. That building after the tree, the light, those lit trees, this lit trees. So here comes this building, right? That would be the second laggiest place in Singapore. And also contender for the laggiest place in Singapore would be the amusement park. Because there's lots of things going on here. Average MC1 lobby. Bandits and Huracans. Yes, of course. How many Gauntlet players just spam high acceleration cars? You'd be surprised, there's quite a lot. You'd be surprised that the 911 GT3 RS... Yeah, you'd be surprised that the 911 GT3 RS gets used quite a lot in Gauntlet. Alright, one more race before I'm gonna have to end the stream very soon. How do you put this? Even for me, I actually use the 1896 quite a lot because of its high acceleration. Oh boy. Oh, wind cut heights. Okay, that's actually not bad. Okay. I always keep complaining why Skyward Breaker doesn't show up in multiplayer. Skyward Breaker and wind cut heights are actually the best, for me, the best Chicago maps. Come on. They go far left. Far left. Yes. I have one win! Oh my god! I the achievement! I actually won, holy crap! After fumbling my entire multiplayer run for this stream. Maybe with the exception of the GTR 50, I actually won quite a lot with that car. After fumbling quite a lot with all the other cars, I actually finally won at least one race with a car that's not the GTR 50. My god. And it's in Chicago yet. Wait. Look at this. Here's something weird about this turn. This turn into the train tracks, right? Every single car that I used for this one, Wind Cut Heights, it's almost impossible to drift this way in order for you to reach this barrel jump. You always end up in the lower level. So when you reach this area, if you reach this barrel jump, yes, it's almost instant W if your car accelerates really fast in the air. Okay. Start orange nitro directly and then drift really fast. Yeah. Okay. Store refresh. Okay, finally. Okay, that's good. What do I have? Okay, here's something incredibly dumb before I go. Look at this. This is an S-Class car, right? S-Class Epic 6 car. And it costs 495 tokens to buy one blueprint. Okay? This is a ripoff. This is a total ripoff. You want to know why? You guys want to know why? So now that I can show you guys this on stream. Some of you may have noticed that the welcome bundles on the mobile device, on the mobile version, is now here on the desktop version. So this also shows up in the Windows version. This one also shows up in the Steam version, but because I'm on the Steam version and I watch ads on my other devices, I obviously get blocked from getting this. But look at this. You watch 3 ads, okay? The first ad is 10 tokens. The second ad is 20 tokens. The third ad is 30 tokens. In total, that's 60 tokens, right? Right? Take note of that. 3 ads, 60 tokens. Now, here's a direct comparison. How many credits are you going to get if you watch one ad? 10,000. 20,000. 30,000. For the tokens, you watch 3 ads, you get 60 tokens. Okay? For the credits, you watch 3 ads, you get 60,000. 60 tokens, 60,000 credits. Therefore, one token, okay, one token is 1,000 credits. So, therefore, this is a ripoff. This is a ripoff. You want to know why? In credits, this costs 300,000. So why should I buy this? Here's another direct comparison. Why should I buy this as well? Likewise, you can already see here tokens. The $2 is 80 tokens. Okay. You go over here. And then 100 tokens is 27,000. This is also a ripoff. This should be 100,000. So the token to credit conversion, they never allow you to buy credits directly. This one is a total ripoff. Even if you go here, the 60% bonus, this is also a total ripoff. Regardless of how you slice it. But let's not talk about token to credit conversion. You want to know why this is a ripoff? I'll show you guys why. This is why. So you can get the Batista here, right? You can get the Batista here. You know what? I'll take my chances. Oh, the Batista. If you buy 5, this is 550. Yes, exactly. Look at... Is there an X1? Yes, there's an X1. You buy 5, this costs 550. Or, if you buy the collector 1, you buy 5, this is 475. Alright? Let's take my chances. I'm feeling lucky. Three Valkyrie blueprints. And of course, there's also the 911 GT1. 3 Valkyrie blueprints. What the heck? So if this is tokens, this should be 1,500 tokens on the Legend store. So I spent 500 something tokens, and I get 3 of these. Okay? So why should I buy this? Why does this exist? Alright? Are you Is Gameloft expecting some whale is just gonna throw money at that one? Heck no! Alright, anyway. So this is the reason why I'm still writing my what is this? EXP farming guide. Oh yeah, speaking about EXP farming guide, I completely forgot about that. Wait a minute. Reventon? Where's the Reventon? Ah, okay. Then finally, I cannot unlock this car yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm milking this car for EXP, because why not? Darn it. Darn it. Okay, fine. What about the Sesto? Where's the Sesto? $29? $29. Darn it, I'm out. Oh well. Gig. Oh well. How much is my EXP right now? Oh, for context, I just leveled up like this morning. Yeah. Or rather, sorry. Yeah, I leveled up just this morning. And now I already have like 77,000. I think I earn like 89,000 EXP every day. On average. For the past few months. So I don't know what's gonna happen if I reach level 50. Oh well, anyway. Alright, enough ranting. I think I've already ranted enough. Alright. Alright. So for those who are currently watching, all I can say is thank you for sticking around to hear me rant rant about the store credits and such. Because here's the thing, I understand that not everybody likes math, but if you're math inclined, you're gonna be seeing a lot of BS in you're definitely gonna be seeing a lot of BS in this store. And even if you level 50 is like 2 million EXP, yeah, I can definitely see that. I'm gonna have to assume that you probably reached level 50 already, if that's the case. If you're telling me that information. So yeah. This is the reason why for one of the two videos that I'm currently writing right now, and hopefully I can do like when am I gonna stream again? 2 Mondays from now. So usually I stream on Monday, not Saturday. And the reason is because I just so happened to stream on Thursday last week for the update to actually show up when the update showed up. Yeah. So basically, usually it's every Monday, and the reason is because I used to stream on Sundays usually because it's the time that I'm relatively free. But I realized that many of the people who are watching usually have like, I don't know, they're usually catching up stuff for them. They're usually catching up like homework kind of deal. Like not exactly homework, but it's like they have to catch up a bunch of stuff before they check in back on Monday, whether it's school or work. So I realized, you know what, maybe when the biggest BS of that day is already passed, maybe it's better that I stream on Monday evening. So usually I stream at this time of the day, not exactly this time of the day, but usually a little earlier. So approximately 2 hours earlier than when I normally stream. But because of weird internet shenanigans that's happening like right now, where for some reason at 9:30, anywhere between 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. my internet is like really really slow, probably because it's peak hour. I cannot really stream at that time. I'm probably gonna try again like 2 Mondays from now. So yeah. So anyway, as usual, uh, so watch out for my two new videos, and obviously probably some YouTube shorts in the future within this week. But most likely I'm gonna have to upload very soon my what is this, 2 videos. Comparing the all asphalt locations perform what is this? I don't know how to word that. FPS performance of every location in Asphalt Legends Unite. What is the laggiest map in the game? And everything else. Obviously at this point I think it's already common knowledge it's possibly Singapore. But how bad is it? Is actually the more important question. And the next one is probably going to be very useful for a lot of people, because I understand that even if you guys have like, I don't know, 200 million credits, of course you don't want to wait. Of course you want to get the most EXP out of that, right? So that's what that's the guide that I'm kind of writing right now. And the script is still not done because there's quite a lot of stuff that I'm gonna say in that video. So anyway, so either way, you know what? Since it's technically stretch break, I'm gonna do my final stretch break for the stream, and then I'm gonna have it in the stream. All right. So 10 jumping jacks and then run in place. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So either way, watch out for my future content, and yeah, I guess thank you guys for watching. See you guys next week, or I guess 2 weeks from now, I guess.